Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. And today we'll be watching Messy Mondays, Things I Wish I Could Forget. And right now I wish I could forget the time that I messied up Messy Mondays and messages. Let's just get into this.
Well, happy Messy Monday to everybody!
Happy Messy Mondays to yourself.
I heard a lot of people complaining about how Hollywood's been going a little nuts with the remakes. Footloose, The Thing, Three Musketeers, and that...
I don't get any of those. I mean, Three Musketeers. I mean, there's a difference between like a remake and like a remaster, where it's just like a movie's just so old that I guess it's not a remaster. A remaster is more like it's got the same files, but they just cleared some things up and made it better quality. Whereas I don't know. What I mean is, there's a difference between like remaking a story that's there's no real point in remaking, and then remaking a story that is really old and poor quality compared to modern technology, and so like making a color version of, I don't know, some old movie that's not colored. Whatever.
It's just this month. Well, first off, if you plan on seeing any remake ever, shut your face, you're a hypocrite. None of them...
Okay. Fair enough.
Those movies were even...
It took me a while to realize what he was saying, but, yeah, okay, fair enough.
If you plan on seeing any remake ever, shut your face, you're a hypocrite. None of those movies were even super great anyways. So why would remaking them make them any better? Heck, The Thing is a remake of a remake. And The Three Musketeers has been remade more times than Britney Spears has reinvented herself. I mean, if you're gonna spend millions of dollars on a movie, why don't you spend it on an original idea? Unless your goal is to market a familiar product to a really stupid public. I'm sure that's not what they're trying to do. But yeah, some things are just best left forgotten. For example, did anybody know that Evanescence came out with a new CD on Tuesday? Exactly.
No, I don't even know what that is. What's a CD? Just kidding.
Or how about Joe Jonas? He came out with a CD too this week. Apparently it's got an explicit content sticker stamped on it. He must have said crap and his mommy found out about it. Why couldn't you have been like Nick? Oh yeah, did you know that Linkin Park is still around? Yeah, apparently they are. How would anybody know that real right would feel if they didn't remind us in every song? You know, TV's guilty of this too. I mean, CSI? Really? If there was ever an example of things best left forgotten, it's CSI. You can watch one episode of that and know the majority of all CBS dramas. And as for CBS comedies, I mean, honestly, I don't understand anything about people that watch CBS comedies. But
Okay, so what I am discovering is that I am sheltered enough that I am being unsheltered by watching Blimey Cow. How is this happening to me? Oh my gosh.
I can't tell you one thing that viewers of Mike and Molly have in common. Okay, I can't contain it any longer. I've started writing poetry. I'm gonna post it on Facebook in hope that all my friends like it. Here's a piece I just wrote today called... Why God? Saw a dead cat in the road. Ask God why. Wonder if Kitty is in heaven. Wonder if truck driver in hell. Hopefully I get a lot of, oh my gosh, Jordan, your poetry is amazing. Well, let's answer some classic messages.
Before I find out what the random screaming is, that poetry was cringe. Sorry, Jordan, your poetry's cringe. But it was intentionally that way, so... yeah. Oh. I'd like to have messages delivered in an NES.
Oh, I'm talking my favorites! Katie must...
Okay, never mind. I was jumping ahead.
Writes in, what gets on your nerves more than anything? People that justify everything they do by saying, well, God told me to do this, or God told me to do that, in a really sad attempt to sound spiritual. Here's the sad truth. People that aren't living for God generally compensate by talking about Him all the time. And trust me, as someone who's been hurt by somebody else who said they were doing what God told them to do, God doesn't want credit for all the stupid stuff you do. Keep him at it.
Oh, that's a good quote. God doesn't want credit for all the stupid stuff you do. That would be something worth putting on a meme format and uploading to Facebook. Even though, don't use Facebook.
Justin Heap writes, did you rush out to get the iPhone 4S? Yeah, that's pretty exciting they put Steve Jobs' first initial at the end of the iPhone 4 in memory of him. But I just don't have the money or the stupidity. Josh Jennings writes in, are you a hyper person, and what is it like to be you? Well, it depends if I took my asthma and Ritalin medication. And as for what it's like to be me, well, look, I've got to be me. If I'm not me, then I'm not living. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in. Let you be you and me be alive. Well, I'm off to go be my best time at 56 seconds on Minesweeper on difficulty.
Okay. Why do people ask what it's like to be someone else? Nobody knows what it's like to be them. I don't know what it's like to be me because I have no other experience to contrast it against. I literally think I said this in the last video. Literally, and you can't. And it's another thing. It's like, oh, if I were you, it's like you. What do you mean? What do you mean? If I were you, you've never been me. You can't say what you would do if you were me. And there, I mean, to be fair, there's certain things that are like universal, but most things aren't. I don't know. It bugs me more than it should.
Easy. Those stupid minds just blow me up every freaking time. I need my asthma! Click the subscribe button. Click it. Click it. You have a YouTube. Click the button now. Click it right now.
Done it. Alright, that's the end of that, so I guess I'll cut ahead now and check out some messages, or some comments. Okay, so Golden Spud says, back when Jordan was sassy. Yeah, it's kind of funny to see him. I mean, he's still a little bit. No, not really. He's a bit more chill now. He used to be pretty spunky though. Lizzie's answers says, "Oh my gosh, Jordan, your poetry is amazing." I didn't say that in the right voice, but I figured somebody would say that. Fuzzy Bun 123 says, "Be yourself because everyone else is taken." I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. Scarlet Wolf Gaming says, "I died at. I couldn't you be more like Nick?" That was pretty funny, as well. Dragon Artist says, "Oh my gosh. One time, my friend, who was in a whole different class than me because I'm older, was kept back by the teacher for a whole 4 months, until his dad told the teacher that he needed to move forward. But before that, I asked her, the teacher, why are you keeping him back? And she said, get this, I will let him move onward when the Lord leads me to do so. Oh my gosh, he's the oldest kid in your class and shouldn't even be in your class anymore." That's, like, I hope so, I totally hope that there was a better reason than that, because that's just not a reason to, keep someone in class past the time they should have been able to pass out. Dang it. Not pass out, pass out of the class. Yeah, whatever. I didn't say that right. Anyways, though, that's the end of this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.